WrestleMania 3 is on deck here. We just saw that match come to an end. Hacksaw Jim Duggan cutting a promo with the American flag and the 2x4. I mean, this is Americana, getting everybody going USA, USA. And what's next, of course, is the main event Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, and arguably the most consequential match in pro wrestling history. We're going to watch the match and we're going to celebrate the match. But first, I want to show you exactly what Dave Meltzer wrote about this match in particular. He's never been too kind on the Hulkster, this one in particular. Let's read this recap from the Observer. Hulk Hogan pinned Andre the Giant with a leg drop after a body slam in 12 minutes. This wasn't the worst match I ever saw, but it threatened to be at times. Hulk proved all his critics right and that he simply can't carry a match. Andre was even worse than I expected. Now, I always heard that Gorilla Monsoon was a math teacher. Didn't he ever teach his son Joey, the referee Joey Morella, how to count past 9 because they were outside the ring for 90 seconds at one point and Morella never counted to 10? Everything done except the first non-slam and the final slam was poor and little was done. -4 stars. That's -4 stars. I'll have nightmares about this one. Andre just standing there, not moving for minutes on end, nearly falling asleep while holding Hulk in a 4-minute bear hug. But who can complain? In one day, this match did more business than every Buddy Rogers versus Johnny Valentine, Pat Patterson versus Ray Stevens, Lou Thez versus Carl Gotch, Ricky Steamboat versus Ric Flair, and Jack Briscoe versus Terry Funk match combined. And that's something to think about. Man, I just can't believe that you would rate such an important match like this -4 stars. I mean, Meltzer has said in recent years, Tony, that the star ratings are not his opinion. He's
Oh,
trying
really?
to give an objective rating, not his opinion, because he says he rates matches he doesn't really like very well. And some of the matches he likes the best, he doesn't rate very well. So I can't make heads or tails out of that. If it was just his opinion and he didn't like it, that's one thing. But I don't know how to reconcile. No, I'm not just giving my opinion because what is it if it's not your opinion? It's just hard
Right.
for me to imagine that this is the worst match on the show, but yet it drew the most money. I don't get it.
Oh, well, I just think that Dave is trying to make up for being young and dumb.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I think. Because, hey, okay, it wasn't Ricky Steamboat against Ric Flair. It never was supposed to be. It wasn't going to be. Okay, just enjoy the freaking moment, like we are getting ready to.
Absolutely. We're seeing a recap of how we got here, all the times that Hulk Hogan came to save the day for Andre the Giant. Coach Rosie's with us here live, and he wants to know, ask Tony, who is the Hulk Hogan of AEW? I mean, I think most people would agree that Moxley's kind of been the MVP for a while, but he's been more of a heel. Is there a Hulk Hogan of AEW? Who would you think?
I think it would be Kenny Omega if anybody.
Okay.
Yeah. I
There's a click headline for
yeah, there
411fucksheet.com.
you go. Uh, yeah, because they run out of
Shit
reporting
to
on
talk
their own.
about.
Yeah, shit to talk about money on their own.
Bryant wants to know, Tony, do you have a favorite Hulk Hogan movie or a cameo in a movie? I can tell you right now, Tony, mine's No Holds Barred. I think it's the greatest wrestling movie ever made.
Okay. Uh, I I like No Holds Barred because at the end they killed the bad guy.
Yes.
They didn't just beat him; they killed him. Can't beat that, can you? You're gonna die, motherfucker.
Hey, what'd you think of this moment here on Piper's Pit where Andre rips the crucifix off of Hogan's chest? And as he does, Piper points to his chest and says, "You're bleeding."
Yeah,
Because you could actually see where Andre's fingernails had nicked Hogan's chest. I thought that was such a nice touch. You're bleeding.
yeah. I think what sold the moment of this match when Hogan said yes, right? Will you pick
Yes.
on Hogan? The reaction of the fans.
Yes.
And I don't know if it was they could have edited in something, but the reaction to me sold the moment. Dave, I don't know if you even have a still of the reaction of the fans when Hogan said yes. And to me, I remember seeing that. And I remember seeing that after I started working for Titan Sports, because that was only 2 years later I started working for him. I remember seeing that and thinking that sold the freaking moment. And we saw that in that clip right there. So that's, to me, that's great fan reaction. And Hogan
Coach Rosie
Gino
is with us, and he says, Tony, who was your favorite as a kid, like Hulk was for me?
Oh, well, it was Blackjack Mulligan. I've said that many times. I just, when he came in as a heel to Jim Crockett Promotions, he was so unlikable. And when he turned babyface, it was such a wonderful turn and so well done that I just absolutely loved him. So to me, it was Blackjack.
John Hamilton wants to know, what is your favorite Hogan match? I mean, I do think a lot of people sleep on some of his matches. I think he had a better than average match with Warrior at WrestleMania 6.
Right.
I thought he had a series of pretty good matches in WCW that he never really got credit for, but he made Goldberg look like $1,000,000. He had good matches in WCW with Piper and with Diamond Dallas Page and with Bret Hart and with Lex Luger. I mean, there are a lot of good matches with Hogan as a heel.
Right.
Is your favorite always going to be in a cage with the Boss Man, do you think?
That's the one, yeah, I think I'm going to remember, because I called that match, and that was the first Hulk Hogan match I ever called. So again, we're 2 years removed from this, and I'm calling a Hulk Hogan match at Madison Square Garden in front of a sellout crowd. So yes, that's going to be my favorite of all time, although I really enjoyed the WrestleMania 6 one. I thought it was very well booked, very well done. Everyone did a great job, and I thought it was good. So I enjoyed that as well. But yeah, it's going to be the Madison Square Garden one that we've seen here on this podcast.
John Hamilton wants to know, so let's talk about the top 3 names all time.
Oh.
Is it Hogan, Flair, and Austin, or Hogan, Flair, and Rock? What do you think? This is interesting because we're trimming the Mount Rushmore by 1.
Wow.
So if you were to boil it down to the top 3 names, what would you think?
Well, you can't deny that Rock has been the biggest box office star ever to come out of wrestling.
And well, from a Hollywood perspective, that's
right.
fair.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yes.
The biggest Hollywood box office star to come out of wrestling. But to me, it's Flair, Hogan, and Steve Austin.
Yeah.
And that is not to try to downgrade what Rock has meant, what Rock became. But Rock has become the biggest star of them all on a global scale. And I guess Batista's right behind him, isn't he, in many ways? I mean, he's getting a lot of movie time.
I think when it's all said and done, it'll be John Cena, because John Cena has already decided, made his way into the superhero movies. And I know that Batista did too, but John Cena achieved so much success in wrestling. It really blows away what Batista was able to do in wrestling, with all due respect for Batista. Right. And I do think Cena is going to be can't miss in Hollywood.
Okay.
Don't we all love summer vacation, relaxing, laying out by the pool, barbecues, hitting the beach, doing, well, nothing? Well, how about a summer vacation from your house payments? With SaveWithConrad.com, you can do just that. Reduce your monthly payments by making the equity you built up in your home work for you. You can roll together those high interest rate credit cards into one lower monthly payment, and perhaps access some of that newfound equity to turn your house into your dream home with no money out of pocket. And how about this? You get to skip your next 2 house payments. That's right. You won't have to make your June or your July house payment. You're done until August 1st. Go right now to SaveWithConrad.com. Let my team run the numbers for you for free. There's no obligation, and if we can't help you save some cash, we won't waste your time. And did I mention we're offering a 3-year guarantee right now? That's right. That means if at any point interest rates improve over the next 3 years, you get a free refi. That's right. No new lender fees from us. So you get to save money now without wasting money later when the rates improve on a whole second set of closing costs. Why not go to SaveWithConrad.com and get a guarantee? Save money now and save money later with your friend in the mortgage business. That's me, Conrad Thompson at SaveWithConrad.com. Shoot me an email at Conrad@SaveWithConrad.com.
Give us a call at 888-425-0105 or get yourself a quick quote. Even talk to a live person right now at savewithconrad.com. NMLS number 2129, equal housing lender. Let's take a summer vacation from house payments at savewithconrad.com.